Greetings, it is I, Sonicemerald, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia. The world map opened finally back up when we start Chapter 4. I thought maybe it was after Olympus, but it's not. I want to show you guys where I'm at. This is called the Nala Lava Tubes. It's a fire-based dungeon area. The map out of Xillia Tundra, if you go through the tubes, it takes you to the other side of the Xillia Tundra. Make sure you have the Deluge Fist equipped. Their weakness is water, and there's a lot of treasures along here. I picked up the item loot because they keep randomly coming back, but I didn't get any of the treasures because I wanted to show you guys. There's also 2 Alfrey treasures in here, which are really close to one another. And yeah, I've been doing some farming, and I found some nice...
It's nice sometimes
stuff here. Before we get started, I have a couple of skets that we need to look at. Not in that list. Right down here. Skets down to the bottom. There's 2 of them, so let's take a look at them.
Muse is like a totally different person now.
She was never a person. She's a different spirit.
She's no different. This was her true nature all along.
I don't know if that's the case.
How come?
She's just been following orders this whole time. I wonder what she's feeling inside. It could be completely different from her outward actions. She might simply be lost, like I used to be.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
Don't get me wrong, I can't forgive what she's done. It's just...
I know. Nice guy Jude has to walk a mile in the enemy's shoes. Just remember what we're here to do.
I know. She has to be stopped. We have to stop her.
Okay, I'll go with that other sketch here in a minute. We got some new enemies along here. Let me see if I've got the Deluge Fist equipped, which I do. I've got the Hunter Monocule on. I've been trying to pick up stuff. This guy here is a fire golem. It drops rare metals. He has, I think he's 5,200. Something like that.
We can win.
Plus you got a fire bat that's 2050.
Miss. Sorry, guys.
Always one step ahead. Just try water. Very impressive. You too.
As you can see, rare metals coming across there. Plus my volume's a little too loud. Let me turn that down for a second. I'll be right back. Alright. I turned it down just a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to be enough or not, but anyway, this dungeon is long. We got a fire djinn and a fire hawk. Fire djinns don't drop much of anything. They have like orange gels. The fire hawks are 4,200. They drop buzzard talons.
Always one. Forward. Always one step ahead. This is what we're made of.
As you can see, buzzard talons along the way there. There's a lot of cool items that you can get along here. Monster fluids are more common down here in this area. There's also little cubby holes along here. And let me put the holy bottle back on so that way we don't run into any of the enemies. The fire golems give really good experience. They give about 1,000 experience per run on them. But I'm not here to do all that. I want to show you this area, show you the treasures, and go from there. Alright, miracle gel. Okay. Yeah, I didn't grab any of the items that are in this area because of the fact that this is new. This opens up an optional side quest also later on in the game. There's that cubby hole that I was trying to find. And what we got in here? More life bottles. Okay. There is, I think, one more new enemy that we can look along here. There's Everblooms in this place. Let's see here. There's the first Alfrey treasure, and when we get the Wall of Soul, a tome that grants melee access to the energy barrier skill, which she's not in our party. She may be dead, actually. Don't know. There's another treasure chest down here. A red savory, alright. I'm very familiar with this area now because I've been going through it so many times, and I know what to expect. I think I've ran into all the enemies that are down here. The fire bats, the fire hawks, the fire golems, and the fire djinns. I believe that's all that there is in this area. Oh yeah, chimera mains you can find along down here if you're having a hard time getting them from the chimera beast. Everblooms like crazy. We've got another cubby hole here. There's like 5 or 6 of these cubby holes that we can go through. Obviously, a flame cape inside a fire dungeon. Let's see here. I thought maybe there was something else along here on the sides, but I don't think there is. Oh yeah, about the jet black feathers. I did get over 1,000 jet black feathers. If you go to your list here and go to your library and go to I think it's records. I think. Let's see. Is it records? Is what I'm trying to look for. No, not records. It's in item data. No, it's not under item data. It's not under enemy data. Maybe it's the... No, it's not the battle book. Titles. Here we go. Let's see. These are your grade points. When you beat the game and come back, you can start out with 5 times experience, 3 times experience, 2 times experience, a lot of gold if you want by doing all this. Right here. You get 100 on the first one, and I did complete it because there it is. I had 1,000, so you get 60,000 gold out of doing all this. So yeah, I've already achieved that goal. So, oh well. I couldn't even remember if I did or not. I was gonna go look through my last playthroughs and see if I actually did any of that stuff, but it turns out I did. Yeah. Let's see here. What I'm going to do. This whole area is on this side of the map is a circle, but there's a treasure chest in that corner. So that's where we're going to head to. Lots of going up and down in these little caverns here. There's a treasure. Alright. Haven't got to use any of this stuff yet. The treats, the Pacifics, the heavy treats, or the Omega elixirs. I haven't used them yet, but they're going to be good for the optional areas in the game. Beetle legs, that's another new one. They drop. There is another. Actually, I've just now remembered there is another enemy through here that drops beetle legs. It's a scorpion type enemy that does that. What doesn't make any sense to me is that how do scorpions have beetle legs? I just think maybe their favorite meal is a beetle and they can't just digest the beetle legs, probably. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I really don't know. There's so much logic you put in this game. that doesn't make sense, but I'm going to digress on that one. Yeah, Bygret plumes are in this area too. We are coming up to another Alfrey treasure. I'm not going to go down every nook and cranny of this area. I'm just going to show you guys mostly the cubby holes and the treasures that are along here. Which, why they put a weak armor in the game, it is beyond me why they do this stuff. My holy bottle's gonna get ready to wear out. I've got plenty of holy bottles in case I have to use them, but I'm going to, because I really don't want to fight any more enemies unless I find that... Ooh, a gothic... I think... Yeah, that's for Rowan, but I think that's not very powerful now. Okay, up here, on that side, is a... On the right-hand side... Okay... is an Alfrey treasure way in the back here. And those are your two. See, they're like really close to one another. See, there it is in the distance, right behind that fire golem. There's a cubby hole here. We're gonna get that Alfrey treasure in a minute. Okay. And there it is. What do we get? 10,000 gold. These two Alfrey treasures have been really good. Yeah, I'll take it. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next section. Hopefully we'll run into that other new enemy. If we don't, that's alright. But I'm only gonna go to where the treasure chests are located at. Here's the enemy that I'm looking for. A magma scorpion. 5,300 weak water.
This is what we're made of.
And they drop beetle legs. So that's a good place to get them. Anyway, along here, we've got a couple treasures along this area, this next section that's coming up. I will just go to the treasures and just show you what's in them. Alright. That was interesting what that hawk did. Went through the wall! I'm maxed out on Saphons, or whatever they are. Alright, here's another treasure chest along here. An apple gel. Okay. Alright, there should be something in this lower section down here. I'll just meet you guys over there on that. Here's the cubby hole down through here. There's like 4 or 5 cubby holes we found in here. Which, most of them have not been good. And some silver ore. We got 20 of them, even though that's a very weak thing to use for weapons and stuff and shops. Alright, we've made it to the end of the tubing area. See, it leads out here into the woods, but it's yeah, this is the other side of the woods. I mean, I thought it was the other side of the tundra, but it's actually the other side where the woods is. There is a devil beast down here that I accidentally ran into. It's a good thing I saved when I did before that happened. That's the moose type creature that I was talking about. And also you got pallet swaps of the fire golems. You got ice golems there in the distance. That's all I wanted to show you. Eventually we'll be going back through the tubes for a side quest later on, but I wanted to show you guys what all was in there. And we are headed to Neakara to head to the fine Muse. Can we stop her? Find out next time on Tales of Xillia. This is Sonicemerald saying goodbye. See you on the flip side. Like and subscribe to my channel. It's much, much appreciated. And hit that notification bell for all the latest updates on my channel.
I can't believe he turned on us! Stupid featherneck!
He really caught us off guard.
Why would he do that after he told me about Zhao?
When Wingle makes a decision like this, he's thinking only of King Gaius. He would do anything and stop at nothing for the good of his king.
He must really look up to Gaius.
I think it's more complicated than that.
Gaius and Wingle aren't friends?
They are friends. They share the same ideals, and they walk the same path, which is what makes it so complex. They are close friends, and yet at the same time, fierce rivals.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
Leia, do you understand?
Not really. I guess it's like the dude version of being a catty schoolgirl.
That's surprisingly accurate, actually.